time. Wanna fake greatness until I get mine. But I'm miles and miles from a list of who's who, and I can still feel the breaking heart of empty rooms. I can still feel the breaking heart of empty rooms. Wanna try again, maybe fake an ego like you. Strut and stroke my way into every room. But I just made dinner and I'm sitting by the fireplace. I got a mortgage in my name and these lines on my face. But I still believe should've been me. Should've been me. Should've been me. Should've been me. Oh, yeah. Watching what I wanted, just sitting in the closet, cardboard box, bent up photographs, flyers and posters posting my name. Pretty image now molded, swept up, relocated to the white collar world of suburban security, which belies the outcome of true possibilities. So this prodigal daughter may fail first attempts, but incest and cock shows so much more than before.
Everybody,
I still believe.
Saturday night. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to the basement. Chris, will you give me a seltzer, please? I think he heard me, but I don't know. Welcome. It is January 20 something. Let me figure it out. Wednesday was the 20th. So 21, 20, 23rd. Today's the 23rd. Happy January 23rd. Here we are, live from Chris's parents' basement. They are still somehow putting up with us doing this twice a week in their basement. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. How's your winter going? Even though it's cold, thank you so much. There's Chris. Look at Chris. Look how cute Chris looks in his album T-shirt and rad racing hat and long luxurious locks, and cute little beard. You know, not too long, not too short. I like it. He's looking good. Don't you guys think Chris is looking good? It's a cute outfit. I came in from using the outhouse today before we came over here, and I looked at Chris sitting on the couch, and I was like, "You look cute. You look adorable." And I stand by that. I stand by my man, as it were. Man. So welcome to the live cast. I hope you guys are good. I hope everything is feeling groovy. I hope if you're over the age of 70 that you are going to get vaccinated soon. I hope that's happening for you. I know there's some logistical what have yous. Really, if you've never had a concept of how many people live in the country or in the world, certainly trying to get every person on the planet vaccinated will certainly give us all some very tangible feelings about what large numbers actually mean.
Yeah.
I guess as a chemistry teacher, that's something I think about a lot. It's like, how do you really get somebody to understand large numbers of things? Because it's in our own experience, most of us don't really.
You have to explain it in terms of pizza.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. The pizza principle. It's like the pleasure principle, but better.
There's a pleasure principle? That
Isn't
sounds like a,
Isn't that a song?
I don't know.
Rick, isn't the pleasure principle a song? Like, I feel like it's like it's not Janet Jackson, but it's somebody similar time frame.
Latoya.
Maybe. I don't know. Unclear. My Jackson trivia is sadly lacking. Listen, we're almost done with Broadchurch season 3. I would say that the British crime drama is where you and I find common ground, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I mean, we started watching that other one that was like, it's a little long, but
Hinterland?
No.
Oh.
Silent Witness.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of those shows. It's like the BBC version of Sherlock. That's like, it's 4 episodes a season, and they're like an hour and a half long each one.
I feel like, one of the issues, though, was we started with the episodes from the 90s.
Yeah.
And I think if we just catapulted ahead to maybe some more modern versions of, with
It's possible.
the pace probably picks up a little bit. The haircut's probably better.
Maybe not. I just feel like it's one of those things like you don't want to miss character development over time. Like, they might reference something that you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that doesn't...
Because I feel like some of the people have been on the show the entire time.
Also, by the way, Bertelson checking in. I'm right. Janet Jackson. Pleasure Principle. Yes, there's a song by her. I'm not wrong. I'm right. I'm often right. Hey, we played an amazing game today. Listen, I didn't know that I was good at something that apparently I'm good at. Wouldn't you say that I was pretty good?
Yeah, it's subjective.
Well, certainly everything is, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we did. We were, why did we, because we've been thinking that one of the things that we want to do is we want to learn at least one cover a month and record it for our patrons. And no promises yet. We got to see if we can, like, cram it in with all the other stuff we're doing. But so we were like, okay, let's make a list of some songs that we really want to cover. And then that led to, once we kind of ran out of ideas on the tip of our tongues, Chris brought up a Spotify playlist of, like, guitar rock. And because I was like, I want to do more songs like Wayward Son. And so we started listening to this guitar playlist. And listen, I pretty much knew 80% of the songs.
I would say 80. I mean, there were some, like, people on there that I had no idea
There's
who they
some
were.
obscure. But like a lot of them were like 2-note, 3-note. And I was like, oh, yeah, I know who this is. And I didn't even know that I knew all these bands, but especially from the 70s and early 80s. Man. It's in there. It's in the noggin. It's in the old schnoggin. And I didn't even know.
You know what wasn't on Guitar Rock that I'm very sad about?
Qua.
There was no Creed on that Guitar Rock. How do you leave off Creed?
Oh, my God. Because you love it. Oh, my God. Somebody is chiming in from Toronto about playing the Horseshoe Tavern. I can't wait to play the Horseshoe Tavern again.
I miss the Horseshoes so much.
It's one of my favorite places to play. And the sound person there is always so good. I wish I could remember the name of the guy we had the last 2 times we were there. So good.
I want to say Pat, but I don't know if that's right.
I don't know either.
Pat sounds right to me. I also
blonde.
like the older gentleman that's the bartender.
Yeah.
And I can't tell if he's actually really short or if it's because
They
there's
have that
that
sunken
sunken bar.
Yeah. That's always weird when that happens. Hey, you want to play a song?
I don't know.
Should we get going on this? Should we play some rock and roll for the people?
Yeah, I
They're
want to
waiting.
eat.
Yeah, the people are waiting for the rock. I put You're My Home down to start off this banger.
Woo!
Woohoo! I know. I don't know why we skip it. Did you say that you wish you caught a fly? I don't know what you said.
I haven't had that in a while.
Oh, I had that in a while.
You ready?
Totes.
No, not ready. Now I'm ready.
I can picture your arms, but I never know you can let me to stay. Bringing firewood or ice on the doors. Although no one will know. Found a slip cracked tip or a call from the doctor. News I'll hear tomorrow. Hey!
Yeah. Yeah.
Our moms are saying hi.
Paige, I hear you. I can't wait to come to Michigan. Let's hang out. Let's do some stuff.
I miss Michigan.
I miss Michigan too.
There's like a whole corridor of there. So I shouldn't say that because I love people everywhere, but there's a really good corridor of like that Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, into Ohio, into Michigan, of just some of our loveliest friends that we haven't seen in
Even
forever.
upstate New York, you can tack on upstate New York.
Upstate New York.
Yes. Yeah, we were just reminiscing yesterday about some of the amazing things that happened on tour. Like the time that we were in, speaking of Canada, we were in Ottawa, the capital seat of Canada, and we needed a place to sleep after our show, to plug in the van and sleep. And so a friend of one of our friends from outside of Toronto was like, oh, I have an old buddy who lives in Ottawa, and I think he's got a driveway, and he'll probably let you park there after the show. So in the morning, when we actually met him, he was getting ready. He was getting married like a week later. And the party favors that he and his fiancée were putting together were pickles, jars of pickles, jars of homemade pickles. And they had all these jars of homemade pickles that they'd made for party gifts, for wedding gifts. And he gave us a jar of pickles.
Yeah.
The wedding pickles. I mean, how often do you drive around the country, play music, and somebody gives you wedding pickles? I mean, like, this is the cool part. This is what we miss. I'm not saying that people have to give us gifts. I'm not saying that. I just mean, like, you get let into people's lives, and it's like a joy. It's a joy. It's
That was
joy.
also the night that we met Rory at the show that we played. This guy's name is Rory. It's like Talon,
Talon.
but I think it's spelled Taillon,
Yeah, maybe.
if I'm not mistaken. But he has got a phenomenal
Oh, yeah.
voice. For Mainers who might be watching this, it's kind of reminiscent of like Jacob Augustine in a way.
Kind of operatic. a
Yeah,
little bit.
operatic. Like the dude, he can fill a room with his voice. He doesn't really need a PA, but just beautiful voice. So there you go. Check that out.
When wedding pickles collide. You know what?
we ate those pickles.
We ate those pickles on his wedding day. So we were actually, by then we were home in Maine. We were playing a show up north in northern Maine.
Believe it, there's more north.
There is a lot more north.
We're only halfway up the state.
Yeah. And so we were way up there playing up there. And so after our show, after we finished playing, we were staying, there's like a guest bedroom at this place where we stay. And we busted out the pickles and we took a photo of us eating the pickles and sent it to the guy who's getting married. I mean, I'm sure he didn't really have time to look at a photo of two weirdos he met once who he gave pickles to, but it's just the joy.
Maybe it made his day.
It's just the joy. There's so much joy.
Here's another little bit of trivia. So we were at this place called the Eureka Hall, and it's Stockholm, right? Is that where it technically is, or New Sweden,
Stockholm, yeah, Maine.
Maine?
Just to clarify.
Eureka
Although an
Hall.
international band, we
Yes.
have not been to Europe.
So it's at this place called Eureka Hall, which coincidentally, my mother's aunt used to own the building, and it was a general store way back in the day. And my mom told me stories about how they used to go in the basement and go bowling, and lo and behold, where the bar is, it's the old bowling alley lanes. I just never noticed it the other times we played there. It's all the wood floors, and the actual bar top is the bowling alley.
So cool.
And if you go into the back room, it continues
It does.
where we store our gear in the back, where
Yeah,
like
next
the
to the
extra
onions,
drinks are. Yeah.
onions and the extra vodka.
Yep. Here's
We
more
spent a
bowling
lot of
lanes.
time putting our gear next to old onions and booze.
Yeah, extras of everything.
Extra booze, extra onions. We did that at Fury's, Pollock Inn.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah. So anyway, if you got an old bag of onions, basically you're set up to have us come play at your house, basically. Okay. I have Burn written down, another one we don't play very often. And I was like, do I even remember how to play it? I don't know.
I do. This is for Jess Klein,
Hello, Jess Klein.
right?
It's really, this is one that Chris Crouch really likes. Jess Klein likes Give Up
Good
Enough.
enough. Give up enough. That's right.
We can do that one too. But
I
let's
got
do Burn
them wrong.
first.
Do I remember this one?
Chris.
The sound check song.
There's a photo of you and I'm embarrassed about my hair, and you got that frightful stare. In your hands was my first taste of pleasure, but you turned it to shame. So I learned to do the same. I wanted was to stay. I was like, I couldn't remember the chord, and I can't hear my guitar well enough to know. I was like, I gotta take this off my ear so I can actually hear what's happening. I can hear what's happening. Chris is
I
like,
popped a little more guitar in there.
yeah, it's all good. I mean, normally it doesn't matter, but
No, the guitar sounded low for a second too. I actually turned it up in the main mix.
turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Can't dog.
Chris is having a Marshall Wharf. That's a local Maine beer. Marshall Wharf Brewing Company. Can't Dog.
Can't dog double IPA.
It's a double IPA. And Chris drinks, I would say, about 2 beers a month these days. So I might be driving home. It's possible.
Well, I had beer the other day. Would have been a week ago. So it would have been my.
I'm just saying, you have about
day
2 a
off.
month. You know, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, no, it had been a long time. But I was given these for my I was gonna say my birthday. Yeah, I guess I've had enough already.
Christmas. I mean, you're not
Christmas.
wrong.
It wasn't my birthday.
Christmas means
Yeah.
Chris's birthday.
My brother missed me Christmas. He gave these to me. He's like, I know you don't drink a lot anymore, so I figured I'd just get you something you only need one of. It's like, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
put a second one in the refrigerator just in case I was feeling frisky when we get home.
Ooh, when we get home.
But I gotta work tomorrow, so I might not. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Last night we had some venison chili at my dad's house. Woohoo! Is that
was
interesting?
Yummy.
I don't know.
Well, you had venison and I guess you.
I didn't really. I mean,
didn't have the
I
tomato.
Yes, I didn't have the tomato. I had venison. That my dad, remember when my dad shot the deer out of his window? That's illegal. Don't tell anybody. Out of his kitchen window, and I was tutoring in the next room, and then when I was done tutoring, I was like, I heard a gunshot. What's going on? And my dad was in the garage, dressing the deer, and I helped him finish dressing it. So as a result, I
A
get to
nice pair of
eat it.
slacks and a button-up shirt.
I was wearing my double wool sweater outfit.
I was talking about dressing the deer.
Oh, yes. Yep, dressing it up.
Slacks and a nice flannel shirt.
Venison chili is awesome, Ryan Kincaid. I'm going to get a friggin' deer next year. If this coronavirus has anything to do with me being a different person, it's going to be the one who is in Maine in the fall and gets a
You know what we're
deer.
gonna do, Ryan Kincaid?
What are we going to do, Ryan Kincaid?
When Sasha shoots a deer, you guys are gonna come up here and we're gonna make buffalo venison dip.
Justin he says that he's hearing some crackling backgrounds and some vocal distortion even when we are talking. He's asking if anybody else can hear that. I'm not hearing it in my headphones.
Me
Hey,
neither.
you
You just did it there. I can see the levels from where I am, and we're not peaking.
Like right now, we're definitely not peaking. We just dropped some acid. No, we didn't. I could never. I haven't hallucinated in probably 20 years. I don't think I could handle it. I think my mind would explode.
But if anyone else hears it, just let us know.
Oh yeah, somebody else. David says he hears a little bit too, and then Ryan says, "F yeah, buffalo venison dip. Can't wait. It's gonna be fun." Yeah, I don't know. I guess can you turn down the input a little bit? Looks like you did.
I'm gonna actually check the Zoom.
All right, Chris is gonna check the Zoom recorder. That's our A to D converter, our analog to digital convert. I don't know what I can't hear you with these on. What? Oh. So there's Chris. Close up. You can see how cute he is. Close up like that. You can really tell. So how are you guys feeling? How's everybody feeling? I hope that, I have a feeling that this summer we'll be able to play live in some places, but I just don't know when the appropriate time is to reach out to people and be like, you think maybe you're going to have live music? Because, so many small businesses, places that we'd play, are having a hard time financially. So but again, I don't want everybody else to reach out to them, and then Particle's not get a chance to play this summer, because I want to play some jams this summer. You're hilarious. Everybody knows about it, Chris. Anyway, I gotta go. Ding.
You can't go far enough down.
You
have to be closer.
That's what she said. All right.
That's what he said.
Yes. We had a tiny bit of distortion. All right. So we've Chris has addressed the distortion issue, and you let
We're
us know.
trying.
Yeah, let us know if he's addressed it correctly or if he addressed it by the wrong name.
Yeah. I think it might be a power issue.
I wasn't sure. Oh, power. That's
when
the
I plugged-
power of
Wh-
issue.
When I plugged the Zoom recorder in, it was showing like levels for the mics, but there was no level coming through. Everything was muted.
Huh.
So it did that the other night when we also did the sing-along show.
Huh.
So I don't know what it was, but something's acting a little weird.
And it's not just me acting a little weird. Chris is ignoring me.
I'm trying to read.
So for next on the list, I wrote down maybe Give Up Enough or that Somebody For You song that we play sometimes. That's like a newer one. What do you think? What are you feeling?
Somebody for you? What?
Like, somebody's calling out tonight. You think we'll notice? Be alright. We don't have to play either of those. I just wrote them down. I also have Ancient Future and Not What I'm Under. That is, you know,
Hello, Gregory.
you can't do that where I'm like, well, here are your three choices. What do you want to play? And you're like, whatever you want to play. That's not how that works, Chris. Would you like to play Ancient Future, Give Up Enough, or Somebody For You?
Let's play Somebody For You.
Okay, great.
Let's try it.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
probably. Great things are going to happen. Do you want me to start it?
Sure.
Somebody's calling out tonight. Do you think we'll notice? Do you think it'll be alright? I don't pretty fun, Chris. There we go.
Rock and roll.
Ryan Kincaid says Ancient Future. You got it, pal. You got it. But not before we played that one. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I can't wait to go back to Lexington, Kentucky. Speaking of Ryan Kincaid.
Yeah.
What about you, right? Oh,
Lexington.
I can't wait to go
Lexington.
all the
Somerset.
places.
Go
I
back to
can't-
Jarfly.
I can't wait to go to all the places. I can't wait to park our van in strange places and sleep.
Yes.
I can't wait. Really.
I miss Houston.
Oh. What about Detroit?
Memphis.
What about Pittsburgh, PA? That's a Talking Heads reference, so you can just ignore it completely, Chris.
Trust me, I didn't know it, and I don't care to know it.
Trust!
I will die on the sword. That Talking Heads is one of the worst bands ever.
Justin, shh. Listen, we can argue about making stock, but we can't argue about that on here. That's going to open up.
I know. I've already opened it with everybody.
Ryan says the distortion is much better. So whatever you did, Chris, congratulations.
Cool.
You're a genius.
Rock and roll hoochie coo.
Rock and roll. We listened to that today. Hoochie coo. Come on,
If I listen to it,
darling.
we listen to like 30 seconds of most of the songs, and sometimes less.
Yeah. Hey, I heard a song and I was like, that guitar part sounds like it's from the 90s. I was like, but then, and then like that actually started. It was just like a little intro riff, and then actual came in, and I was like, oh, I think that's Metallica. And Chris was like, yeah, but I think it's from the 80s. But it was like literally 91.
It was 91. It was very close, which means it was very close to either 89 or 90 when it was probably recorded.
Truth. All right.
Early phaser.
Yeah, it was a little bit of phase, You know that intro guitar with the
It
phase?
was Enter Sandman.
And you know what's really funny is I was like, I don't know, that's just like a 90s sound to me. And then like 4 songs later, it was, what is actually the name of that Nirvana song?
Come As
The
You
Come
Are.
As It, cause it Come As You Are. And you know that starts with like a phased out guitar. And I was like, listen to me. All right, let's play. Don't read the comments, Chris.
I already read them.
don't read the comments. We're gonna play Ancient Future.
That's all right. You guys can have your opinions. I'll have mine. And mine are right.
There you go. Much like our country, we are divided on whether or not the Talking Heads is one of the best bands ever versus one of the shittiest
Here's
bands ever.
actually what I will say is Talking Heads actually is a great band. I just hate them.
You know what? Look at us finding compromise, common ground.
I actually never really said that they didn't write good songs and whatever. I just don't get it. I don't get David Byrne, and I don't care to get it.
There you go.
I'm not going to spend the time trying to like it. It's just like the
Ryan Kincaid, you and I can listen to
Sasha
Talking
won't
Heads
spend the
records all day.
time loving Dave Matthews like I do. So it's fine. If people
Yeah.
are going to disagree on bands,
Yeah, let's
I can
play
at
the
least
song.
agree that it was a good band. So
All right, let's play Ancient Future. find something new. Oh yeah, where'd you go? Oh, 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 where'd you go? Oh, 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 where did you go? We're supposed to always feel all my ancient future tears. Sweet. Hey Chris, you have a compatriot in
I
Justin.
know.
That's great. That's great. Hi Virginia. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Hope you're good.
Well, I opened up a good conversation though about like Rick hates Smashing Pumpkins because Billy Corgan's an ass, which is also true.
Yep.
But I have a soft spot because he's a huge wrestling fan, but he is a dick. Which these are things I know.
These are, we hold these truths to be self-evident.
I
Billy
heard-
Corgan's a wanker.
I heard he was actually decent to work with in the wrestling world from a friend. Our mutual friend, Sasha, that's also a wrestling writer. They worked together. It was pretty easy, but musically I've heard he's a problem. Remember when he was WPC?
Remember when he was WPC and had the logo with the lightning bolts? I was like, bitch! I was talking to Billy Corgan. I was like, we're WPC. We're the WPC of the music with the lightning bolts. You cannot also be WPC. You're Billy. You're Billy. Billy.
Patrick Corgan. or
Listen,
whatever.
Billy. You can't suddenly be William. That's not how it works.
It's not William Madison. It's Billy Madison.
Billy.
Looney Magazine Day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's an Adam
I mean, I do.
Sandler movie.
I do.
Sasha.
I do. Okay.
Word up.
People are just talking about William, WPC, the other WPC. Let's keep this train rolling. Rolling. Let's keep this. I like to mix metaphor.
On track.
Let's keep. Oh, that's what it is. Let's keep this. But let's do something else. Let's keep this train swimming. Just something stupid.
Treading water.
Treading water. I thought maybe we'd try Not What I'm Under. I know we haven't done it in a while, and our brains might be mush. I feel like a lot of people who listen to this live cast know our songs better than we do. And they're like, girl,
Oh, they know when you flip the second verse with the first verse. And
yeah, you guys know when I mess up. Excuse me. I'm
it
insulted.
happens. I watched a video of Green Day back in the day where they screwed up Longview. How do you screw up Longview?
I could do it. Because it falls out of your brain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it happens to bands that are
I know.
ridiculously famous that have played the songs a million times and
It's
they
so
still
funny.
screw it up.
It's just like, it's
You have a
because we
brain
were
fart.
talking, Leela and I were talking about this on Wednesday. It's like, just stuff just falls out. What is that about? It's so strange.
Yeah, no, it's just all of a sudden it's just gone.
Yeah, and you're just like,
Well, like you said, sometimes your brain does crazy things and you think of something else and then you forget what's even happening.
yeah, it's very strange.
You're like, wait, what song am I playing?
How did I get here? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. How did I get here, everybody? Letting the days go by, letting the water... No? All right. I'm just going to
Not
think
the
as
song I like.
many Talking Heads references as I can for this.
There is that one song, the Fa 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 song. That's the only song I like.
Psycho Killer?
Yep.
Fa 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 fa
Only good
fa,
song you wrote.
fa, better run away.
There was that late night show that he was on, and I can't remember if it was Saturday Night Live or one of the other ones where he was not wearing shoes, and that really bothered me.
Wade says that Billy Corgan said he saw shapeshifters on Joe Rogan. Well, this is
He's done a lot of drugs.
Listen,
he
if you're-
probably did say.
if you're famous enough and you don't have to worry about money,
shapeshifters.
I think you can just think of weird stuff. I think that the idol, like when you're so wealthy that you don't have to worry about things that normal people have to worry about, like paying the bills and saving for retirement. You're not like sort of stressed out mildly about money all the time. I think that's when your brain is like, oh, so we don't have to worry about survival, huh? Let's get weird.
Let's go down this YouTube rabbit hole,
Let's get weird.
and then I'm gonna start seeing shit.
That's a little theory. I just brewed it up right now. So it's like very half brewed, half baked. It's not even baked a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
Wade, you can take her side.
All right. Woohoo! All right, let's try this. Let's see what happens.
Wait, which one is it? Not what I'm under.
Not what I'm under. I saw. Sorry. Let's play it. No, it's not what I'm under. No, that is not for me. No, it's not what I'm under. You can fool the rest, but you cannot fool me. Yeah, 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 yeah. A party drenched in summer sun. I should live you for everyone. And one thing wasn't good to go. Oh, one thing wouldn't give I know. But it's not what I'm under. No, that is not for me. No, it's not what I'm under. Yes, she cannot fool me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got the smoking mirrors too. It's the right potions of control. And one thing wasn't good to go. Oh, one thing wasn't good, I know. But it's not what I'm under. No, that is not for me. No, it's not what I'm under. Yes, she cannot fool me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Did you try to make something beautiful? Did you try to make something true? Oh, yeah. Did you try to make something beautiful? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, body drenched in summer sun. I should live you for everyone. And what they won't give to go. Oh, what they wouldn't give, I know. But it's not what I'm under. No, that is not for me. No, it's not what I'm under. You can fool us, but you cannot fool me. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, it's not what I'm under. No, that is not for me. No, it's not what I'm under. You can fool us, but you cannot fool me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you got to. There's some love for Dave Matthews. Listen, here's similarly to Chris, just sort of agreeing that Talking Heads is a good band that other people like. I will agree. The musicianship in the Dave Matthews Band is fire, and they are very good at what they do. And some songs I even like. My issue is really with the culture around the Dave Matthews Band, and so the Dave Matthews Band was really coming into their own when I was in college. I graduated from college in '95, so like douchey frat boys. That was the soundtrack to the douchey frat boy. And so I have this
They ruined it.
and it ruined it for me because I couldn't just enjoy it. So there is somewhere in there are two neurons, douchey frat boy neuron, Dave Matthews neuron. They're intertwined forever, chemically and physically, and I can nary something. There's some expression there. I cannot untwine them. I cannot get them untangled from each other in my own brain. But I mean, I have a powerful brain. I probably could if I tried hard enough. Nary something. I can't. Nary. Nary.
Quite contrary. Fuck you. That's the nicest fuck you, just so you guys know.
Oh, see, so Ryan Kincaid really sums it up. Yeah, it's sort of like, the Dave Matthews culture sucks, but the music's good. I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Carl
Anderson. I was gonna say, I thought I saw Carl pop up, and I was like, oh my God. So funny story. Carl Anderson recorded the record.
Ego and Photoelectric.
Yeah, Ego and Photoelectric. So if you like those records, say thank you to Carl. And when we were recording Not When I'm Under, the song we just played, Carl had this idea for some backing vocals for me to do, and I forgot. They were like some kind of like ooh or ah thing, and I forgot what I was doing, and I couldn't. I was like, got all disoriented, and I started basically doing the thing from Wizard of Oz, like the oh hey oh, and it like.
It's not that, but I know what you mean.
But it's like that. I started doing something equally as dumb.
Yeah.
And then Carl soloed it and played it back and couldn't stop like just soloing it and playing it back and being like, oh.
Funny enough, his name also came up in conversation today because in that guitar rock thing we were listening to was Jane's Addiction with the dogs barking. And when we were recording Photoelectric, Carl and I both tried dog biscuits that were laying around in the studio for some reason. We were like, why not? We'll try it. I mean, if a dog can eat it, why can't we eat it? So there's videos somewhere of us eating dog biscuits. Not,
Oh my God.
I don't suggest it. My teeth felt great afterwards, but
Carl has chimed in and said that Dave Matthews Band, the problem really actually lies with Carter.
just his
Fashion.
clothing choice.
Yeah.
You don't like the soccer jerseys and the do-rags? What? Or is
What?
it the golf gloves
Which of those three?
and the Adidas pants?
You know what it is?
They're not sweatpants. They're the other kind.
He's really giving credence to the idea that it's no longer douchey college guys who like Dave Matthews. All those guys became dads, and it's really just dad fashion at this
Dude,
point.
he has been he's been like dad age the entire time. I mean, he was like 30 when the band started. He's like almost 60 now. He's old. He's an old man. He's the oldest person in the band.
Carl says that he dresses like a race car driver.
That's also true.
Oh, good times. Good times. Yeah, Carl, we did some silly things while recording both those records. Oh my God. Good times. I have to tune for this one differently so you know what song it is because we only have one.
Guessing it's Best Friends.
Yes, just Best Friend.
Nailed it. Best Friends.
It is Best Friends. Because Best Friends are first loves. And you were mine.
Something.
something, Sasha, blah, blah, blah.
I know the words when I have to sing them, but not beforehand.
Guys, I'm getting into the zone of writing new songs. It's so fun. I just wanted to tell you.
Yeah, she's using programmed drums, so I'll be out of this
No,
video
no,
soon.
no,
It'll
no.
just be Sasha.
Nobody wants that. As Ryan Kincaid pointed out earlier, Chris, you are the hilarious one. You're also an incredible drummer. I'm just making sketches. I'm just like sketching stuff out and just
That's what she
playing.
says.
I do not want to be one of those people who shows up with a guitar and a laptop and is like, I mean,
That's the theme song from Doug. It's not, but it's very close.
it's the theme song to my new solo project where I don't have a drummer. But you know, it's fun. So I'm just committed to trying to make new art every day that I can. Excuse me. Also, we broke down and paid for the world's most expensive, world's worst internet. But I can tell you that I can Zoom. So if you guys want to Zoom with me, I can now Zoom at home or Skype. I actually prefer Skype to Zoom. I don't know, for the one-on-one thing. But anyway, and if you need somebody who needs tutoring in chemistry, like I just tutored a student this morning in my pajama pants, and it was great. It was great. My outfit had no effect on the quality of the instruction, I must say.
I made a poster.
We're getting ready to print the poster that goes in the studio for all of y'all who ordered your T-shirts before December 5th or whatever that was, December 1st. And the special ones, the ones that we didn't, like Ryan, yours and stuff, apparently they're coming this coming week, right?
Yes, they're
And then-
almost done with them. I just talked to Chris today.
Okay, they're almost ready. So
They've
there's an
been
update
very
on that.
busy at the T-shirt shop.
Very good.
Yes, anyone that ordered a shirt a while ago, we ran out of a lot of sizes, so we had to put in a second order, and they have just been incredibly busy since Christmas. So I'm waiting to get them. They should be here soon. Then I will ship them out.
Wait, is it a wire and a kite? Oh, the internet, basically. Actually, the wire. So the wire, it's just a telephone wire, is what it is, because we have DSL. So the wire comes to our pole that we own. We own a pole, guys. I never thought I'd own my own
Yeah.
pole, as it were.
Not the good kind.
No. It's not the North Pole. It's not a stripper pole. It's not it's
Polar
not a
Express.
Polish restaurant. It's nothing.
It's not the pole lock in.
Isn't the pole lock in? It's just a service pole. Anyway, so they brought the phone line to the pole, brought it down the pole, and then we wanted it to go to the studio. So it's just this line on the ground. It's just on the ground, just behind our cabin, going to the little studio building. And he's like, so in the spring, you'll just have to dig and bury this. And I was like, how far? Because digging, I don't know if you guys have done much digging. Have you done much digging? And I don't mean like looking around for a photo of Janet Jackson's boobs. I mean like, have you
It's not hard to find it. It's in the Super Bowl.
Anyway, it's actually in a bowl. It's called, anyway. So anyway, we're going to have to just bury it. I was like, it doesn't need to be in conduit or anything? He's like, nah.
He only said it has to be a full shovel's length deep.
But this is my favorite part. He was like, it needs to be about this deep, which is like, and he was really thinking about it. I was like, a foot?
And the only, the reason he says that is because if anyone else goes to dig, they won't hit the line. So, like, you can basically just put it really close to the ground if you wanted to, since we're the only people there.
But anyway, so we are just living our white trash fantasy because we just have a friggin' phone wire just in our backyard, basically, just lying on the ground. But I can Zoom, so everything's good. Can't wait
Rock and roll.
to never be able to upload videos or live stream, but to be able to email like a mofo. All right, so
I could stream TV shows.
yeah, everything is. Chris is happy because
I can listen to wrestling when I fall asleep.
Listen to what Chris did. So we bought this cedar chest. I told you guys on Wednesday. We bought this old cedar chest as a coffee table, but we wanted it higher than a regular coffee table. And so Chris is very happy because he has a thing to put his feet up on. He's very happy. And today he took off the old hinges and he installed these little hydraulic hinges that go inside, so he can now lift up the top of the chest and it comes up and forward. And so we can like sit on our little love seat because we don't have a full couch, tiny house, #tiny house. And I feel like your life now, between being able to stream and being able to sit and put food in our face while watching TV, you're in fantasy land.
Yeah. I just need to be able to stand up straight in the bedroom.
Shh, that's not happening.
It's never happening.
So don't be greedy.
I'm just saying. You're saying
Hush.
fantasy.
Here we go. You
I
ready
forgot
play
to
the
buy a
song?
lottery ticket again.
Oh my God, you suck. Not really. I love you. To the moon and back.
I don't know. Oh, I do remember what we're playing.
We are. I'll just wait for the reverb. I can't wait. Hey, there it is. according to Rick, when they got DSL, to bury their DSL line, they used some kind of vibrating machine to vibrate it into the ground, which means that I'm going to treat myself to a new vibrator and then weird out our neighbor by having some giant phallus and just trying to like slowly but surely go the like 100 feet. Just no, should I not do that? It would make for good content if you filmed it. Freudian slip.
Truth.
What are we doing? Justin, is our banter totally discombobulated, disjointed? Probably.
And squirrel.
What?
Look over there!
Ah!
That's a RuPaul season 3.
13.
13. Sorry, season 13.
I'm the worst. Oh my God. Okay, so it's the, that was the penultimate song. So that means that we now get to give you a particle service announcement. Hoo-wee. My particle service announcement is this. In some ways, we're all just we're stuck in adolescence in some way, I think, a lot of us. We always have just a little bit, because that's such a poignant time in our lives where, like, we experience so many things for the first time and we're sort of becoming ourselves. My particle service announcement is be kind to that little adolescent inside of you, because it's hard. That's some hard years. And I think a lot of us still carry around a bunch of stuff from that. So just be kind to your little adolescent self. You know what I mean? That was tough. That's all. I guess that's what I want to say. I've been spending more time with adolescents, so I've been thinking about it again. Chris, do you have one?
No.
No. Be kind. Shop locally. Those are some of your favorites.
Those are my go-tos.
Those
Be
are the
kind-
go-tos.
Be kind to each other.
Be kind.
Shop local.
Be kind, means to smoke pot.
Why?
Because that's old school lingo. Are you kind?
What?
Yeah.
How old is old school?
Well, this is
Yes,
probably the
past me.
70s,
Yeah.
right? Hey, somebody back me up on this. Are you kind means do you smoke bud, right? Come on, people. No? Just me?
Well, be kind to one each other.
I.e., give each other weed and smoke.
Give each other weed. I mean, I was given a bunch of... I still have the same weed that I was given last year when we got home. I haven't gone through it yet.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
And then our neighbor gave me a bunch.
Yeah, kind bud. That's, yeah. And there's that, what's that Grateful Dead song? We could also have a debate about the Grateful Dead. Isn't there the line, like, I just want to know, are you kind? Like, what is that? Oh, my God. Somebody help me. Help me, Rhonda.
Your
Help.
mom says, are you safe?
Well, that's what you and Bob came up with, but is that like, just because you and Bob came up with that, does that mean that that's like a thing? Is that like a national thing? I know about the the safety. We have to do a safety
Safety
test.
meeting.
Yeah, we have to have a safety meeting. But I think
Safety meeting's a big one.
hey, is that a big one? Okay, so Mom, you're right. You and Bob are right. That's a big
Your
one.
mom just wrote safety meetings, which means she's thought of it before we said it.
Oh my God, Mom, you're so good. Safety meetings. What I'm looking forward to this summer? I'm looking forward to, I don't really like to smoke the pot that much, but I can imagine like a 9 o'clock at night, post dinner, having a fire outside and having a little bit of a safety meeting. That sounds all right. Don't you think? Are you
Yes.
not allowed to comment? Are you working for the federal government? What's going on here?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I work for the federal government.
I knew it.
Everyone thinks I work at a hotel. I don't. I work for the CIA.
What
If I
is
did,
this
I would
long
be able to
post,
tell
Rick?
you. I don't know. Are you reading it?
Oh, Kind Bud apparently was a strain.
Yeah.
I thought we'd end with the classic. Because we haven't played it in a while. Oh, you're not
Should
going to
probably
recognize it.
tune.
You're not going to recognize it in the key of D.
Yes,
crap.
Ryan, I know you do.
What is Ryan?
I love smoking the reefer.
Oh, yeah. Some people, it makes them more themselves, I think.
Ryan tries to get me smoke at every show that he comes to.
That's really funny. We don't smoke before we play. And
I
I
don't smoke before
I
he plays.
barely
And he
smoke.
knows that.
I barely
But he
smoke.
still always asks, which
That's
I
so
love.
sweet. Well, he's kind. We know
he is
that.
kind.
We know
He
that.
knows I do, though, when we go to the fun ranch.
Oh, smoking the what? I'm sorry, this is a family-friendly show. So make sure
It's legal.
Make sure everybody in your family's high. Oh, classic. classic particles coming at you. I don't know what that accent is, but whatever it is, it's probably offensive, and I apologize.
Cheech and Chong.
Maybe I'm just thinking about it. All right, here's my other particle service announcement. Just enjoy the Bernie memes. Don't overthink it. Don't get weird about it. Just enjoy it.
You know what someone posted today, actually? Which I think would be hilarious if they actually go through and do the entire thing. Taking out Where's Waldo and putting in Bernie instead.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be way much better.
No, my hope, I'll tell you what my hope for the Biden-Harris administration is. That the Bernie meme outlives everything else.
It's got another 4 years to go.
May the Bernie meme live on forever. That's really what I want to say. I hope that we kind of forget about it. And then, like, 6 months later, someone just, like, comes up with a really good one. We're like, remember that Bernie meme.
Yeah, something else happens that, like, you can insert it to.
Let's do it.
Sasha's not the funny one, Ryan. You're wrong.
Look over there. Ever wanna let the chemicals under your tongue to say what you know will hurt the most? Give me that sweet bitter taste of knowing that I know how to cut to what I know you like least about yourself right now. Ain't nothing like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. Ain't nothing like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. Well, honey got a coquettish distress that nashes like a Venus flytrap, but your nectar's already turned. Give me that sweet bitter taste, but I already know how you're gonna fall again and again. I ain't nothing like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. I ain't nothing like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. And you wanna tell me we're all gonna be alright? Don't you know it's a lie? Yeah. 'Cause you wanna tell me it's all gonna be alright. Don't you know it's a lie? Yeah. 'Cause you wanna tell me it's all gonna be alright. Don't you know it's a lie? Yeah. 'Cause you wanna tell me it's all gonna be alright. Don't you know it's a lie? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. I know it like your constant disaster. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. You know. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. Put your own white horse in the ashes of your catastrophes. broke a stick. What a guy. He's so good at the drums.
Right at the end.
Ooh, it was worth every second of breaking that stick. That was fun. We haven't rocked out on that in a while. It's fun. All right, so what can I tell you? Thank you guys for listening. I always feel better after I get to see you and play songs and talk about nonsense with you. We every Wednesday, Chris is going to start uploading these to YouTube, so you can check out our YouTube channel. Please,
The back catalog.
and thank you guys for sharing the band with your friends. That really means a lot to us. So thanks for doing that. And we're here Wednesdays and Saturdays, and we got a lot of stuff that we're cooking up in the pot. Now that we have the studio, I think we're going to have our first practice out there tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Because pretty much you've played your electronic drums there, and I have, putzed around with the new technology, but we haven't played together out there, except for when we were getting ready for the, let's not talk about that, though. That was a bad moment. But tomorrow we can have our first practice with the new gear, right? Are you excited about it? Are you thinking you're going to be into it?
Yep.
Why are you acting weird?
I'm not.
Really?
Yep.
Guys, you tell me, is Chris acting a little weird about this? What's going on?
Nope.
Oh my God. Look over there! All right. Listen, I love you all so much. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Hope that you, I hope this was a good moment for
It's
you.
a fun Saturday.
That was a fun Saturday. Treat yourself, as they say. I'm going to treat myself to some leftover venison non-chili chili when I get home. You?
I think I'm gonna have steak.
Yeah. I made it already. All right. Cool.
So I was just checking, make sure there's.
I'm
nothing
just
else.
checking to make sure that there's nothing else that we need to say. Thanks, Carl. It was great to see you. And when isn't Chris acting
See.
weird? No kidding. Do you think Chris secretly is hallucinating? Do you think today was the day he was like, I'm going to try a hallucinogen?
Yeah, man. We've had those mushrooms from Ryan for like 4 years.
Do we still have them somewhere?
No.
Yeah, I think
We
we
left
gave
them in Ohio.
Oh, we did because we were going over the Canadian border. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Last thing we need to do is get caught with weed and hallucinogens going across the border.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in being in trouble at the border. I've got a lot of other interests. Deer hunting now.
And being mounted by the Mounties is not one of them.
No. Hey, so I think I'm going to start fishing. I think tomorrow I'm going to buy my combination hunting fishing license for 2021.
Yeah.
So feel free to share your fishing ideas with me, and we'll
Get
see.
a rod.
Get a rod and a reel and some line
Yep.
and maybe some bait.
a tackle box.
Oh, so the great thing about new hobbies is all the shit. Family friendly show.
All of it. Hey. Peace, one love, y'all. Good night.